Alright, what's up everybody? It's Lids, and we are back for some more Pyre Community RITE NITE, which means, of course, some good old-fashioned multiplayer Pyre, featuring first and foremost none other than the members of the RITE Club Discord server, the place for all things multiplayer Pyre. If you are interested in getting more involved in multiplayer Pyre, that is the place to be, and you can join said Discord group by clicking on that link right there. For those of you in chat, you are not off the hook. No, because you see the red circle with the white L below chat. You click on that, you'll find all the various requests that you can make today, including things ranging from selecting players' exiles, masteries, talismans, songs, arenas, even Titan stars are all fair game. So, without further ado, let's hop in here. And just as a heads up, I was saying in Discord earlier that I do have a bit of a sore throat, potentially quite a pretty bad sore throat and stuffy nose. I am currently on decongestants, which is probably the only reason that I can feasibly be streaming right now. So as soon as those stop wearing off, / as soon as it starts getting painful, then I'm definitely going to need to stop. So all that is to say, this stream might very well end up being a little bit shorter than our usual RITE NITE streams. So just a heads up there. Might, for that reason, want to try to make things, if we have groups of people that we're cycling through, might have matchups go a little bit quicker than usual. Not have, like, the same people matching up 10 times in a row, because the last thing I want is, we have, like, 2 people who start off, and they're going for a while, and then suddenly it's like, oh, well, now I feel terrible. I can't go any longer because my voice is giving out, and then only those 2 people get to play, and that would stink. So, for that reason, we'll probably try to switch people in and out a little more quickly than usual. But yeah, we've seen some names we haven't seen for a little while there. Ichigok, when's the last time we've seen you? It's been a while. Good to see you. Thaler, been a while as well. Cheddar, good to see you. Anor, Thor, how you all doing? Cacao. Would anybody like to hop in here to get us started? And again, let me preface that by saying, if people are thinking, I'm fine, I'll get in later, just be careful, just be mindful, as I just said. Might end up having this stream go a little bit shorter than usual, and therefore, if you're trying to hold out for a dramatic entrance at the very end of the stream, then by then the stream might be over already. Alright, so Thaler can hop in. In fact, why don't let me hop into Discord as well, and all that. Hold on, let me do that stuff real quick. Let me hop into the Discord group that I was just referring to. Let me open up Steam Friends, send some invites. Okay, there we go. I wrote her Ken as well? Okay. Let me send the invite to you too. Are you showing up on the scenes? You are. Okay, great. No worries. Yeah, good to have you again, Ichigok. So it looks like we'll have Thaler versus iRotor to get things started today. Let us know, chat, if there's anything you want to see right off the bat between those two. Again, I'd say, if there are specific things you want to see, don't wait. Make them happen quickly, because I don't know how long we'll have. So don't hold back. Don't hold back. Let's set ourselves back to our defaults here. And we can see Thaler and iRotor, once you guys are in, if you don't mind trying to just verify who is player 1 and who is player 2, that would be lovely.
I'm player 1 because Vader has not plugged on a controller yet.
Oh, well, that'll do, I suppose.
Yeah, fine.
Let's see. iRotor. This will be Thaler. And I assume you guys will be Withdrawn and Fate, respectively?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
But is it just me? Like, do you have lags or like? Well, now it seems fine, but.
No, seems about as good as usual.
Well, now it does for me as well. I'm not sure what changed, but I won't complain.
All right. So anything we want to see for this first one, or are we just going to go in and give them a little bit of a warm-up here? Nothing too crazy just yet. I don't know, maybe people are, they're going to let you off easy this time. Seems like. Oh, okay, preset theme. ×2. Makes sense, makes sense. So we'll get a withdrawn theme and a fate theme. But that may be all here. So let's get started. On the book, no less. Ooh. That's festive. Thematically fitting on the first match.
To conduct this rite. Cling to whatever shred of hope you have. The withdrawn, stand prepared. The fate, stand prepared. Who shall stand together here this night?
So no requests affecting your team composition here. You can take whatever you'd like. Iroder goes Titan-Tooth Tamitha. Now, of course, Baylor has been known at times to break out the triple cur team on the book. And Titan-Tooth Tamitha might have been a way to dissuade him from doing that. Then again, we see Failures going with Almer in the first spot instead. And it's a speedy Vizpaleth in the second spot for Iroder. Baylor also going with the Titan-Tooth Harp, though in his case it's Pamitha. Vanishing throws on Dalbert for Iroder. Then Weblanthorn Raji in the final spot for Failure. Here we go with our first match, our first rite of the night. Series of banishments here. Failure back on the orb though, and Iroder with only one defender back, and that's not enough to stop Almer's throw for 20. Though we did see Iroder take some additional starting Pyre life, so he's still above 100 here, even after that score. Almer, oh, Black Magic jump nearly set up a score there on the throw. But Iroder was in position to intercept. Then again, now he is defenseless here. Failure quick enough on this throw to sneak it in before Iroder got a couple of defenders back. So Failure off to a quick start here. Here's Iroder switching in to his demon, Vizpaleth, who's blocked, but has it back in a dangerous spot here. And does follow through for the 30 damage plunge. Dalbert. Bro banishes one defender, but then he goes down. Failure. Uncontested 20 damage throw from Almer. Now it's Iroder again. Once again switches into Vizpaleth. Oh, last second save there from Failure. Ooh, but Iroder scoops it back up. Failure recovers, though. Almer is stopped. Tamitha, perhaps waiting for some reinforcements here. Here they come. But Tamitha goes down. Back now with Failure. Oh, no, no, not that. Anything but that. Harp pushes his way in for 20. Almer, causing some trouble, actually gets knocked into the other defender from the demon knockback. But there's Dalbert plunging for 20. Oh, and sneaky little reverse psychology there from Phaler. Just waits for the defender to fly over his head and then scores. His Bleth down. Back with Phaler. That was, I believe, a double Titan Tooth Eye. Rotor able to switch out of it to avoid the stun. Phaler was not, though Phaler is still first back to the orb here. And does find his way through. Plunging for 20, dropping our Rotor down to 15, which means one more score from any of Phaler's Exiles would be sufficient here. And there it is.
GG.
GG.
Good game.
Such a well-conducted victory it was. Thus end this night's proceedings.
All right, well played, you two. Let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
All right. So we have another preset theme for this next one, but let us know if there's anything else we'd like to do outside of the song. Okay, we have, and Barrick is choosing Exiles. Core has flipped something here, some kind of stun. Hold on, let's take a look. Let's take a look real quick here. 20. Oh, and sneaky little reverse psych. It looked like it was an intentional little hesitation move there. That's what that was, at least.
That visual effect was playing at that time.
It was. Oh yeah, no, it was. You're right. You're right. I thought it was a deliberate little hesitation move, waiting for the defender to pass by to get that little opening, but perhaps not. Oh, did I forget to select masteries? Hold on. Let me activate it. Give me just a second. Let me make sure. There. Now it should be on. You might need to refresh the stream. Or sermon intro. Hold on. I wish I did not just close the tab where I could turn that on, but it just takes a minute. Sermon intro. There. And now sermon intro as well. Okay, Phaler's turning sermon intro back on. And then Barrick is saying it's an explosive Barker and 2 free choices. So explosive Barker meaning right side Barker, basically. Other than that, 2 free choices.
Specifically explosive temper.
Yeah, specifically explosive temper, I think. It's going to be the Fate theme. I mean, but it's Barker. It's not Delbert. All right, well, let's get this one started. Gamers, what's up, Potato?
That's a skill request, not a exile request. So
Yeah.
I can still take Delbert if I want.
I think he took both. I think Barrick did both Exile and then followed up soon thereafter.
Oh
With-
yeah, no, there's another one there.
Each of you seeks to be free from this forsaken land. May further shame befall whomever fails. The withdrawn stand ready. The fate stand ready. Now let us begin.
All right, so an explosive temper Barker. Other than that, everything else is up to them. So there it is for iRotor. Phaler, however, leads with an exploding Gilman instead. Pyre goes Wet Blanthorn in. Now here's the Explosive Temper Barker from Thaler. Pyre goes double Cur there, with Dalbert as well. Whereas Thaler finishes with a Web Lanthorn Raji. Alright, so we'll not see Cur versus Cur in that initial race toward the orb, at least more often than not. Here's Thaler. His Worm Throw does make it in here for 12. Well, the Worm and the Cur do seem to have much the same speed there, even if they are different classes, so that first race toward the orb should be quite interesting in that case. Pyre with Barker has the Exploding Cast, the Vanishing Cast. Thaler through his portal, hops over one defender, but does go down here. Pyre. Dalbert sneaks around the other side for a 20 damage plunge. Your casts explode, Rita. Ooh, Pyre nearly snuck around the other side there, but momentum seemed to take him away from the orb, rather from the Pyre as he was throwing the orb. Makes it in this time, though, for 20. And Thaler sneaks in here for 15 on the Worm Plunge. This time it is Cur versus Cur for that initial race. And it's the second effort there for my rotor that makes it through. Thaler, oh, stop just shy of the Pyre. Barker, Fry Rotor, opts to banish rather than go for the score and instead gets the rebound and falls it in for a plunge. And that means just one more of those. Maybe all that Rotor needs here is without Barker in this round. Oh, and was perhaps not going to need him as that was inches away from being the winning score. Back at it here with Dalbert once again. It would need to be Dalbert. I don't believe he has enough damage on Tizo. No, currently, Rotor defenseless. So time for Thaler to make up a little bit of ground here. Big explosive cast. Thaler, with his Barker, makes it through here for 20. Rotor with Barker, who banishes the defender, but gets the rebound for the winning plunge.
Good game.
GG.
The scribes themselves surely have taken note. The right.
I still have no clue how the order on the victory screen is determined. Like, Dalbert is in the middle, but he was my third exile, so...
I don't know. I mean, this is always the person who gets the winning score, but that's different.
Until the next.
I don't know.
And they have an internal priority list, so they always have the same order on the screen, no matter how you pick them.
Is that true?
I have no idea. So I guess.
Like, if you just do a replay of RITE, does your team always show up in the same order? That might be a way to check it.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I quit the game by accident. You have to reinvite me.
Okay, no worries. Thaler, do you know the answer to that?
Yeah. If you just hit go again, your team will be picked in the same order.
Even on that final screen, it will show them in the same order as well?
Yeah.
So maybe it is somehow related to the order in which you pick them, even if it's not first pick is leftmost, second pick is middle, and last pick is rightmost. I don't know.
No, isn't that? Each of the sprites has an asset, or like an attribute called height. And so the taller players will be at the back and the shorter players will be at the front.
Ah, okay. Sounds like that may be your answer.
Wait, do you mean at the front and the back, or just the position on which side they are if they're in the middle?
I'm not sure about the sides.
Because Lando is definitely not taller than the demon companions, but he's in the middle if you accuse us in the campaign.
Yeah.
Lendl is surprisingly tall.
Yeah, but you don't see him behind the demons at all, or almost not. You just see like a part of his head behind the demon.
Huh. Well, that's the game trying to hide us from Lendl's face. What's up, Melon? How's it going? How are you?
I can keep it short. Let me play 2 more and then I can hop out.
Okay. Yeah, we can get some new people in soon. Let's do 1 or 2 more with these 2, and let us know, chat, if there's anything else you want to see between them. Then we'll make a switch. We've gotten through our preset songs. But maybe we don't have anything in mind for this one.
The withdrawn shall now face the fate.
Well, speaking of Lendl,
Welcome.
here's his home arena.
Who shall conduct the rites?
Pyre goes for his team captain. What? I might know what you're referring to, Anor. Possibly. Okay. Maybe it is what I'm thinking of then. Okay, Crone showdown here, potentially, between Udmilda and Bertrude. Then Dalbert in the last spot for Iroder. And Web Lanthorn Raji in the last spot for Phaler. So here we go. Almer first the orb with his teleportation, and oh, looked like he had the angle there, but he stopped before he can get that throw off. Or at least the throw does not make it through. That throw is unblockable right there, though. And that one does land for 15. And the 2 people racing toward the orb take each other out, though Phaler, on his second effort, with his Crone, Bertrude makes it in for 30 here. Almer, down he goes. Iroder, banished. Almer down as well. Almer has returned. He's blocked. Banishes the defender, though. Blocked once again. Has the orb back. Throw intercepted. Now Iroder on the counter. Makes it through here for a 20 damage plunge. Taylor first the orb, but Almer gets banished. As does Udmilda. Here's Bertrude. Oh, banished just before she can make it in there. Dalbert to Udmilda. She plunges for 30. Bertrude, blocked, banished. Dalbert blocked. And banished. Now Failer's turn. But Bertrude is stopped. Though she has returned, Almer has an opening for this throw. Oh.
I have some. Let me look. Seems okay now.
Okay.
Some weird input issues.
Okay. I think it should just be a... Since someone just scored, I might not need to count down here. It's just going to be this screen here. Oh, although Failer with the Crone salute, transforming all of Iroder's Exiles into defenseless Howlers, giving him what is more or less an automatic score here. Does still need at least one, possibly two more here, though, depending on who it is. Bertrude has enough damage to finish it in one score. Almer would require two. Iroder. He's blocked. Oh, but look at that banishment there. War of the Imps. Taylor perhaps just guarding the orb, waiting for his other characters to come back here. His more natural attackers, like Almer. That throw is intercepted. Now Iroder's turn. Oh, misses the mark there on the jump. Looked like he presumably was going for a plunge, but didn't have time to set up the throw afterward. Taylor. Is he going to go with Bertrude, or is he waiting for Almer to return? Well, here he is, but Bertrude has gone down now. Now everyone has returned from that Webbed Lanthorn. Almer stopped once again. Iroder's attack thwarted. Almer has returned. His throw is intercepted. Dalbert's almost, but not quite. Almer. Throw intercepted once again. Udmildo. The Crones pass each other like two ships in the night. And that means Iroder now just needs one score. For Failer, it could be one, but it would need to be Bertrude here. Would this be it? Not this time. Dalbert loops around the Pyre, but gets banished. And Iroder defenseless here. This could be it. Oh, but no, it needs to be Bertrude. And so that means it is a sudden death match here. Any score by either player would surely do the trick. Who will it be to strike first here? Taylor fakes with his imp and goes in with Bertrude.
Okay.
For the winning plunge.
They somehow managed to scrape by despite their adversaries' efforts.
GG.
The ceremony is complete.
All right, let's head on back. Well played, you two.
Until the stars align.
And as I said, I think I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to go today, so in the interest of still getting the chance to get a few people in here, why don't we go with just one more between these two before we get some new people in? So is there anything else? Oh, well, yes, there is. There certainly is. Hold on. Let's see. First was Potato turning Customize off. Okay, but we can... Oh, that is Potato doing that as well. Yeah, so we can do Preset Masteries plus Customize off. That does work. That does work. That is a thing. Okay, and we have to exit versus mode before we do Preset Masteries or after? I always forget, but... Did I... Something like that, I don't know. That covers almost everything unless there is an arena or a song that we'd like to do. But it looks like this will be it. So let's get started. Potato. Okay, no, this is the one where... Thought I had exited versus mode to avoid this, but apparently that was not sufficient. Alright, now we should be good.
The
Alright, so customize off. And with those randomized teams, we'll see an Imp, a Worm, and a Cur for Iroder. Almer with no Salute for Phaler. As well as Palmus, and actually 2 Saps here, Palmus and Volfred. I'm sure Phaler is happy to see Almer, but on the other hand, 2 Saps can be a little hard to work with. Certainly, especially if you are not planning to do so in advance. It's one thing if you come in with that in mind and have structured your team to work around that, but an unexpected double sap can be a little tricky. Well shielded there, though. Dalbert does have Lucky Break, though, so he came back quickly. Hillman for Iroder. Throws it in for 15. Meanwhile, Norse like, this team is perfect. Gilman again. Passes it back. Back to Gilman. But a wall has formed around him. He does find a way to sneak through, or perhaps not. Almer. Throw, intercepted. Counterattack here. But Dalbert's blocked and banished. Now this is the issue for Phalers. When Almer is down, where can he find his offense? So it will be tricky to do. Again, that's what I mean, where it's one thing if you've deliberately set yourself up with a quick throwing sap or nutrition stick sap to give you a little more offense out of them, but without the right talisman selections, it is difficult to manufacture offense from them. Phaler. Off in the corner there, does eventually go down though. Almer banished. Not sure we've seen much in the way of things to confirm what the talismans would be. Not yet, at least. But everyone down on Phaler's side means time for Iroder to throw this one in uncontested for 15. Do one of those saps actually have nutrition stick? I'm not sure about that. Definitely not Volfred. That was the normal blinking distance. Almer sidesteps the cast. Looking for the angle, and oh, okay, there we go. Learned a little bit there. 9 damage and the automatic 10 leech whenever Almer scores, regardless of how much damage he does. And that was fitting there. Phaler did benefit from that. Oh, big explosion there. It looks like Phaler shielded it off from Volfred at least. Almer can't hop past the defender. Has it back here and avoids banishment. Setting up once again, 12 damage and should be 10 more leech as well. Iroder trying to snipe. Oh, it has the extra throwing damage there. Okay. Now, is that specifically throwing damage, or is that extra damage overall at the cost of reduced hope? Those are the 2 potential talismans that Iroder might have on Tizo. Almer. Banished here. Gilman. Also banished. Almer again. Blocked. Gilman. Goes one way. The defender follows him, though. Valiant return there, although look at this. No one to stop Almer here. Oh, but the hesitation. The stumble there gave Iroder enough time to recover. Oh, and Iroder tried to sneak in nabbed the orb right next to that sapling, but was not quite able to do so without getting banished. Almer, blocked. Going for the snipe, but he's intercepted. And Dalbert nearly threaded the needle there. Somehow avoided banishment, though. In fact, suddenly, he has the opening here. Oh, and look at that. No extra damage on that plunge. That means it's a 100% left side Dalbert. I suppose we could have inferred that. We've seen the triple hops already. And we've seen the lucky break as well. Oh, then again, with preset masteries, yeah, that's not necessarily the case. Almer goes for the throw. It's intercepted, though. Taylor has Almer back. Pops over one defender and does somehow find a way to get a 9 damage throw in there. And once again, the leech. And that has made this... There's been a further indication of what this match has been. A defensive showdown, really. Very little in the way of opportunities to score here, and when people have scored, it has generally been for very small increments of damage. Taylor technically is capable of scoring the most here, with one of his saps at 25. We did see that Iroder has the extra damage on Tizo, so he can deal up to 23 with him. But I don't think we've seen either of those, any of those characters score. And those who have scored on many occasions have been doing so for partial damage with quick throws. Iroder fakes throw. Does eventually pull the trigger, but it's intercepted. Almer. Blocked here. Banishes the defender and goes down as well. Dalbert stopped. Same for Palmas, the most aggressive sap push I think we've seen thus far from Phaler. Almer. Throw intercepted. Oh, look at this. Quick counterattack. And we saw that Tizo does potentially have the ability to deal extra damage there, but didn't get the full amount that time. We saw it can be as high as 23. Almer. Oh, he makes it in for a 20 damage plunge here. He leeches for 10. So technically speaking, on net, once you factor in that leech as well, that is Phaler's highest damage play. Or highest total points play. Pure damage, as we were saying, gets 5 more from the saps. But it means no Almer for Phaler now for this round. That is a tough position to be in for him. So either has to sacrifice a score and get Almer back that way, or find a way to at least get a quick score of some variety from these saps. Maybe just a quick throw. A couple points of damage will do. Anything to get Almer back, because we have seen just about every attack from Phaler has gone through Almer thus far. So to not have him here is quite a handicap. Here's the opportunity that Iroder was looking for. Not only does he have an uncontested score, it's for his highest damage exile, 23 from the throw on Tizo. Oh, and Almer has returned and almost immediately scores with a quick throw. Iroder causes some trouble here next to Phaler's Pyre. Meanwhile, though, Phaler passes it over to Almer, who's hanging out next to the opposing Pyre. Once again, does plunge, which means no Almer for this round. but not only scored for 20, but leached for 10, and maybe that was a sacrifice Failure was willing to make, because this is, once again, an uncontested throwing opportunity with our Rotor's highest damage exile. Oliver, blocked, but has it. It's intercepted. Stalbert to Tizo. Tizo loops around the long way, but does eventually go down. Volfred. Paulus and Volfred. Oliver has returned, although so has Iroder's Worm here, Gilman. From attacking position there, gets a quick 15 damage plunge. And that gets us awfully close here. Baylor does have the ability to leech, whereas we've not seen that same ability from Iroder. Baylor, of course, does have 2 saps and therefore may have some rekindling. Not sure if we've confirmed what masteries Baylor has here. We've not seen any numbing gusts. But again, with preset masteries, we know that it is not necessarily such that no numbing gust means that there will always be some rekindling. Could be an odd mixture, but I suppose likely to see at least some rekindling from Baylor across 2 saps, and might be about to confirm that quite soon here, as one more score for my Rotor might drop Baylor's starting Pyre life down to 0. But then the question becomes, on his second life bar after the rekindling, how much does he have there? It's also that chance of, we've not seen very many talismans show their face here. We know what Almer's talisman is. We know Tizo has a throwing damage talisman, but outside of that, not many answers, and so might there be a hidden right light here somewhere as well? Well, there is 10 damage on the plunge and 20 damage on the plunge and 10 on the leech. Iroder does still have enough damage with a full damage throw from Tizo to drop Failure down to 0 here. Anything else would take 2 scores. Iroder. Does that mean Iroder tries to make a point of attacking with Tizo here? Perhaps. But Failure saw that one coming. Almost. Big snipes there for my Rotor. Opportunity. Oh, and it looks like he's getting greedy here. Going for Tizo. But he does get the full damage throw off, and it is just 10 rekindling. So second life bar from Failure, yes. But we thought that there might have been more Pyre life than just that. And now it does mean that one more score, definitely all Iroder needs here. Would also be the case for Failure. But again, we don't really know. There's a chance somebody could have a right light here. Well, we would have already seen it if Failure had it. There's a chance that Iroder has it, though. Because when you don't see the effects of the talismans popping up here this far into the match, then there's always a chance that it's a right light, because you just don't see that until someone drops down to 0 Pyre life. So yeah, is it sudden death here? It very well may be. We know Failure's on his last legs here. Iroder may be as well. Almer. He's blocked. Banishes one defender, though. Banishes the second defender. Stopped again. Now banished. Delbert. Cornered. Oh, well shielded there from Failure. Almer. Banished. Oh, counterattack here. But not quite quick enough from Gilman. Almer trying to speed away. Runs out of stamina. Iroder waiting for the right moment to make the move. Goes for the throw. Or not. Blocked. Oh, and was perhaps just trying to set up the uncontested score there by banishing the entirety of Phaler's team, but Phaler saw it coming, well shielded. Almer returns, and here he is. Just one defender back, and oh, that one looked like it snuck through for a second there. Rotor is blocked. Almer for Phaler into the lava he goes. Does mean he returns more quickly, though. Here he is. Goes the jumping route, but he's blocked. Gilman tries to speed through. Oh, and nearly did. Almer takes one way, goes the other. Rotor was not fooled. Dalbert stopped by his son. Almer has the stamina back. Rotor, or rather Phaler, trying to set up some safety zones here with the saplings, from which to launch an attack. Gets rid of the last defender, but a valiant return here from Gilman sets up the counter attack for the winning plunge. GG. That was a long one. Wow.
Good game. What
These were some
EST
awful teams. Oh, hey, thanks for the games.
Yeah, good games.
Thanks for stopping by, guys. Hey, you never know what you're gonna get, right? You should. All right, well, let's see. Let's try to get a couple more people in here. Anyone who would like to take Rotor and Phaler's spot?
We had a request earlier on for someone to hop in.
I think we had. Who else was expressing interest? At least one or two, I thought. Wamelon, you might need to remind me what your Steam name is. You might need to remind me of that. Okay, perfect. Give me just a sec.
Yeah, a couple more, Nor, and then you're in.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Are you showing up? Not at this moment in time. Yeah? Are you on Steam yet? No double jump or lightning run, but lucky break was just keep taunting. But that is a little painful, actually, before we forget. Let's throw those back on. Because I will forget. Wamelon, are you on Steam at the moment? Because I'm not seeing you right now. Weird. Steam doing that thing. Hold on. Steam doing that thing where it says you're offline even though you are actually online. What? Why you do this, Steam? Why you do this? I very much am not seeing you. Do you mind maybe closing and restarting Steam? Sometimes that does the trick. Sometimes that does the trick. At least you get an amazing 15 damage out of it, right? I still do not see you. Wait, is that you? That might be you. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. Is that actually you on Steam? It's showing you under a different name? For reasons unknown to me? Possibly? Possibly. Relogged. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. I mean, I also, like, don't necessarily want to just be, like, shouting out your Steam name in case it's kind of sort of private. I'm also trying to be kind of sensitive to that, but... Yes, okay. That's who I thought. I assume this is you. Hold on. You're showing up... Yeah. You're showing up under a different name. That's weird. Okay. It was who I suspected. But, different name. Weird. Okay. Steam, what can I say? It works in mysterious ways. Okay, so... Wamelon, remind me, Wamelon, do you go, controller or mouse keyboard? Mouse keyboard? Okay, no worries. Let's do this then. That's because, and Varric, I saw the first round, I'm like, I know where this is going. I know where this is going. All right, let's just double check your... Oh, first let me make sure that you're getting access to controls because you are not yet. There we go. Now, just make sure this looks right to you. Any better now? That's weird. Hold on. Let me try uninviting and re-inviting you then. Let me give that a shot. Controls are good though? Okay. And remind me, which team would you like to be, Wamelon? Which triumvirate would you like to represent? Dissidents? Okay. That can be arranged. Oh, hold on. Now the screen is freezing because I did change it, but it's not showing that I changed it. There we go. Good thing we caught that before we actually started the right. There we go. Okay. So Night Legs is the request, meaning Nightwings only, Legendary Talismans only. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So yeah, Nightwings, Legendary Talismans. That's the request. Anything? Oh, never to return Chastity as well. Okay, hold on. There we go. Yes. Wait, did you? Wait. We have something before that? Potato? Potato. Maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. There you go. There's her wonder wall, okay? There's her wonder wall, okay? Well, that's what you get for choosing a song that you know we aren't allowed to play. You scammed yourself, Potato. You do it to yourself. You do. And that's what really hurts. Alright. We all become in the queue. Alright, just remind me for the next one, Nor. Let's get this one started.
The dissidents shall now face the fate.
So again, the request here is Nightwings only, Legendary Talismans only.
Rites.
Alright, so Melon starts with Bertrude. You do it to yourself. You do. You and no one else. Thaler also goes Bertrude in the first spot.
Headwind.
Then Wamelon in the second spot goes Power Casting Headwind. Now, of course, there are two aspects to consider with this. On one hand, there's the which class do you like most? On the other hand, there's also the which talisman do you like the most? Because in some cases, those are two very different answers to those questions. In some cases, people's preferred classes might have one of, if not the worst, of the legendary talismans. Whereas you might see a reason to take a class that you're not a huge fan of, but the legendary talisman is good enough that it might warrant making that kind of selection. So Phaler goes Rookie. It's all the way to the right on that first screen. Yeah. It's, yeah, that one right there. There you go. So double Rookie. A lot of, the same choices here between teams. In fact, identical exiles, identical talismans. They even lined them up. Oh, hold on. That doesn't look right.
Controlling player one.
Phaler's controlling player one? Are you both controlling the same team? It looks like you might have
Yes,
both.
we are.
Okay. Let's see. Phaler, Steam says you're supposed to be player two, but clearly Steam is lying. I'm going to try kicking and reinviting you, and maybe Steam will realize that you're actually supposed to be actually player two. Also, did we... Oh, we should stay on this screen, though. Did we double-check that we had the right person set for, controller and the other person set for mouse keyboard? Or did we accidentally, put the wrong person on that? We do not
Still
hear...
using like control of the menus and stuff, but it should be okay now.
Okay, we also basically never hear the chassis version of Average Return, for what it's worth. Nice little breath of of fresh air there. Thaler looks... Is that the right people controlling the right teams? Seems like we're good here. Do you want me to count you guys down, or do we just want to proceed from here? I think we just proceed from here. Oh, big power cast there from Thaler. Sets up the uncontested throw from Headwind. Yeah, I think we're good now. Rookie sneaks through in the corner of the field there. Just barely able to slip past those imps. Big cast from Headwind. And gets in just in time to get in for the 20 damage plunge. Oh, and Thaler with the Crone Salute, transforming all of Womelon's characters into defenseless Howlers. Setting up this 30 damage throw. That now means Thaler needs one more here to finish the job. Could this be it? The throw is unblockable. And there it is.
Good game.
GG.
All right, I'll play one more and then make way for something new.
All right. Let's head on back. Let us know, chat, if there's anything else you want to see between Womelon and Thaler. We had a Nor's song request, right? But what was it? We all become? Okay. Let's just set that back to random, but that is obviously a TweetBot request. Let us summon him now. Oh, I misspelled it. Whoops. And Anor had an Exiles request as well. Okay, but you didn't say what it was yet? Alright, what do you have in mind? Oh, fashion show. Pick Exiles in the order with the best or the costumes you like most first. Now, obviously, there is an objectively correct answer for the first one. Anything else is fine. But if I see any of you get the wrong answer for the first selection, you will be immediately banned from this stream. All right, the most fashionable of Exiles. Let us see.
The dissonance versus the fate. Welcome.
All right, the most fashionable Exile. There's obviously only one correct answer. Okay, you know, sometimes maybe people just save the best for last, you know? Maybe people are just saving the best for last sometimes. Okay, we can all breathe a big sigh of relief. Oh, thank goodness. All is still right with the world. All is still right with the world. Gareth is the correct answer. Obviously, the most stylish man in the downside. It is not even close. Exactly. Just take it all in. Fashion incarnate. Right there. The epitome of style in the downside. In fact, there is an emoji on this channel named Style. Based on Gareth, you had the answer in chat all along. Pretty sure that's what I named it. You know, just saving the best for last. Just saving the best for last, right? Yeah, the thing is, if you take multiple exiles of the same class, you'll get different colored raiments, which can lead to some very stylish combinations.
Choose someone.
When you speak, I hear silence. Every word a defiance. I can hear, I can hear.
There goes Bertrude. There we go. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Look, guys, sometimes the truth is hard to handle. But here we go, the most stylish exiles in all the downside. In other words, Gareth and the people who he decided to let spend time with him. Whoa, now that's an interesting off-the-wall throw there. Talk about style. I would argue perhaps the best arena for style, as there are some very creative ways for some very stylish scores, here specifically at the pit. Also gives, you know, just gives some derelict vibes. You know what I mean? And that just feels right at a time like this. Oh, he's so stylish. He's so stylish. There is! There is! It's, I think it's the 10K one. Which I'm not sure anyone has unlocked, but I'm pretty sure you can unlock it with, channel points if you want. Oh, Phaler's going for the off-the-wall bounce! Oh, so close. So close, but not quite. You gotta appreciate the style. You gotta appreciate the style. Oh, look at that huge jump. From who else? None other than Gareth. There he is. Intercepted this time. The other Gareth. Oh, yes. Glorious. Glorious indeed. Oh, and the Crone salute. Once again, transforming all of Wamelon's characters into defenseless howlers. For 30 damage on that throw. Now for the final stylish score for Phaler, perhaps. There it is. GG.
Good game. All right, that'll do it for me for today.
All right, well,
Matches.
thanks for stopping by.
Until the stars align.
All right, that means we're looking for someone to swap in here to take Phaler's spot. Ah, no worries, Ellen. No worries. I mean, didn't we... First time we had you in, we had you play against the defending tournament champion, and now you're just playing against the founder of the RITE Club. So, I mean, it's not like you're playing against some people who just learned what Pyre is yesterday. And you have to start somewhere. And quite literally everyone went through this. This is also true. The people who today are winning championships were the people who previously were just getting started and were struggling right off the bat. It just takes some time to practice and make those improvements. And then again, more than anything, it's about fun first and foremost. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, so. TM. Is there anyone who would like to jump in here to take Phaler's spot? Anyone who would like to jump in to take Phaler's spot here? Again, heads up that I do have a bad sore throat and a bad stuffy nose, so I realistically do not know how much longer I can go for. Probably not that much longer. So, when you say things like, just a bit later, there may not be just a bit later. But Potato can hop in. Okay, gotcha. Well, no worries. Let's get Potato then. Let's see if we can get Potato. Boil him, mash him, and stick him in a stew. Okay, let's get Potato. Potato. That is not how you spell potato. That is how you spell potato with all the keys that are one to the side of the keys that you wanted to press. I would ask Potato to confirm which triumvirate, but Potato has immediately left us. A strategic retreat. Sometimes he does Pyre Hearts. I'm not sure what he's going to go for today. It's not always Pyre Hearts. But let us know, chat, if there's anything you want to see for this next one. First one between Melon and Potato. Anything crazy you want to throw at Potato while Potato is not currently here and surprise him when he returns? And by that I mean don't tell him what we're doing. Okay, let's see. Exiles. Demon first. And Potato has returned. Potato, which triumvirate would you like to be? Also, clarification, does Orlek count as a demon, or is he his own category? Firehearts? Called it. Called it! What? Where did that come from, Barry? Excluding Orlek is rude. Okay, so Orlek is allowed. Any demon in the first spot, Orlek included if you would like. Potato, do you have a controller plugged in right now? Because it appears not. Do you have a controller, Potato? There we go. There we go. No worries. Okay. In that case, I think we're good to go here. Just demon first, and I believe that is all. So let's get started.
The dissidents shall take on the Pyre. Welcome. Who shall conduct the rites?
Okay, so Wamelon goes for a speedy Orlek in the first spot. That is a scary sight. And Potato will as well, though in his case it is a Banishing Throws meta, quote-unquote, Orlek. Look out. No worries. No worries. Gotta practice somehow, sometime, right? Okay, Luminous Idol Pamathon, the second spot for Wamelon. Meanwhile, Potato may be on his way to taking the band... Excuse me, the band team. For tournaments, at least, yeah. I mean, more recently we've just banned Orlek altogether. So, to be fair, both these teams would be illegal in a tournament. Right, exactly. So, first we banned this specific composition, I think, and then we banned just Orlek in general. Or we banned, first might have been Orlek with a specific talisman setup, and then we just banned Orlek altogether? I forget.
Go.
Tough, how's it going? How are you? Back by unpopular trade. No! That's not true. Oh, well. Well. You are in time for Nutrition Stick Volfred. So here we go. Demon in the first spot for both players, and both players opted for Orlek. And here is Potato getting things started with an Orlek plunge. Now I think we saw when Melon took Prayer Beads and Orlek, Potato took Shooting Star. So that means when Melon is fine plunging with Orlek, Potato is not. So Potato is Orlek-less in this round. Comes Tizo. He's banished, but takes out Orlek in the process. Ametha for Melon. Locked. Banished. Still way back defensively. Oh, and Potato goes through that portal there. And from some ranges, those sap throws are unblockable. That might have been the case there. When Orleks collide. Comes Potato. The throw. It's a quick one. As we saw from the Talisman selection. Does help Potato get those throws off more speedily. But Orlek is banished. Oh, that just missed the Orlek banishment there. So Melon's Orlek still standing. Potato eyeing that portal. Does... Oh, might have that throwing range. Does, in fact. Wow. Orlek. His throw. Lands for the winning score. GG.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
All right, well played, you two. Let's head on back.
Until the stars align.
Okay, and I'm thinking, or at least taking a look here at chat. I know Nora had said she might want to get in relatively soon. What did I do? Is there anyone else who would like to hop in as well? Because again, because I am not sure how much longer I can go for. I am very much already feeling the sore throat and stuffy nose catching up to me here. So if we are still trying to get more people in, then again, we might need to shuffle through a little more quickly than usual. No, don't say that one, Melon. It's fine. But or you can try. Whenever anyone is ready. Okay. Well, in that case, why don't we do... Let's do one more here between Melon and Potato, and then we'll try to get a Nora in. It sounds like Melon might be willing to swap out. How's that sound? Get a little more of this matchup here. Then we can still get some other people in quickly, because, again, don't think we're going to be going much longer tonight, and I want to try to still get a fair number of people in, and, you know, probably won't have people playing for quite as long as usual today, but at least still give as many people a chance to play as we feasibly can. So is there anything else we'd like to see between Melon and Potato? If not, then of course we can just hop straight in. That works too. So let's do it.
The dissidents, versus the Fire Hearts. Welcome.
Okay, so no requests here. You're welcome to take whatever you'd like.
Rights.
Don't forget your talisman. What? Hold on, Duff! Duff comes in and says no imps! That's just mean! And by the time that when Melon saw that, it already locked in. That's rude. You totally just waited to see what Melon was about to take and went, no, I don't want you to have that. How dare you? I think Duff is a Lendl alt, just didn't want to see Tizo at any cost.
Choose.
I mean, we could restart if we want to, but I guess. Fine. We'll appease Lendl. We'll appease Lendl and abide by the no imps request.
The dissidents shall confront the Fire Hearts.
Alright, so as it turns out, apparently no imps are allowed.
Who shall conduct the rites?
It does pain me to say this, but perhaps on this one occasion, Lendl did in fact emerge victorious. Alright, so this time it's Udmilda in the first spot for Romelin.
Sir Gilman.
Gilman in the first spot for Potato.
Edwin.
Then it's a power casting headwind for Womelin. Quick throwing Volfred for Potato. Then finally it is a speedy armor for Womelin. And lastly, Pamitha for Potato. So no imps allowed. And this is what we ended up with. Ooh, good cast there. Palmer goes down to Pamitha. Pamitha commits vile atrocities. We have seen why she got banished from the Commonwealth to the downside. Oh, and look at that. When Melon breaks out the slew to accept, that still means even in Howler form, that the worms can explode. Or at least anything with Vengeful Vow can explode.
All banished.
Well, Fred, quick throw.
Threw it in.
Lands for 25. Speedy Gilman. Explodes once again. Here's Hedwyn. Oh, gets cut off. Palmer versus... Oh, the little hesitation move on Gilman there. Explosion once again. Great cast there from Hedwyn. Gets rid of the orb and might be able to turn around and, yes, banish that defender, although, then again, valiant return from Gilman, although right now, Potato is defenseless, at least until Volfred returns. And there's the throw. Coming in here for 14. Gilman down, but takes down Hedwyn with him. Palmer. And with Milda. Ooh, well timed on the jump there. Emth on the counter. Oh, flies over the defender. And in for 20. Gilman banishes 1. Banishes 2. Banishes 3. But Almer has returned just in time. Oh, exploding sapling takes out Almer. Down goes Volfred. Ametha. She's banished. Gilman speeds past the Pyre. Explodes. Comes back quickly. Banishes the last defender. Speeds past the Pyre. Oh, but look at this. Last second save there from Melon. Still holding on here. Throw intercepted. Volfred can't speed away. Milda can, though. Her throw is short. Ametha blocks. But Melon, oh, gets pushed toward the Pyre there. Down goes Hedwyn, but here comes Almer. Banishes 1 defender, but then gets banished by the second. Gilman's throw seals the deal.
The Pyre prevail. They vastly
GG.
outperformed their adversaries. The rite is ended.
All right, let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
Sometimes Gilman's just a little too speedy, right? Yeah, there is definitely a delay. I think I've set it for what is the theoretical minimum, or very close to it, but even then. In theory, I think it's only a few seconds, but in practice, who knows? All right, and I think we had said 5 to 10 seconds is too much. I think the minimum is something like 4. I think I have it set for the minimum, or maybe I have it set for 5. Yeah, I don't even think you can go lower than that, even if you want to on Twitch. So alas, that is the delay. But I think we were saying that we might be looking to get some new people in here now because, full disclosure, I don't know how many more rights I have left in me. The number is very, very few. And by that I mean possibly 1. Alright, let's try getting an Nor in then. Let's get a Nor in. Is there anyone else who would like to hop in? Because this very well may, and by that I mean it almost certainly will be, the last series we have here. So if there is anyone who has not yet played today who would very much like the chance to do so, this will probably be your last chance to make that happen, because again, I am, feeling the pain. Feeling the sore throat to its full extent right now. Okay. In that case, why don't we go for a double switch here, and we'll get Anor and Core in, and maybe we can sneak in Cacao, but I, in all honesty, do not know if I will be able to handle that. So let us make the switch. But thank you guys for stopping by. Good to have you. And again, today, as I was saying before, we are deliberately cycling through people a little more quickly than usual because I have a stuffy nose and perhaps more importantly, a very sore throat that is, it's kind of painful. Kind of painful right now. And the thing about a sore throat is the more you talk, the worse it gets. So it's not exactly getting any better the longer we go here. It is getting worse. Okay, so 4 says Chastity, and then Anor, I assume that means you'll go Nightwings in that case. Okay, let's set you guys up. I was about to type in your name as Nightwings. No, that's not the way that that works. Nor is that. Oh ho ho ho! When Melon comes in, it says worms only for Nor. I do believe she has said on several prior occasions that is not her preferred team, or not her preferred class. What is this song that you're requesting? Is that even a Supergiant song? That's the one that always does weird stuff when we try to do it, isn't it? Okay, hold on. To the band camp we go. To the band camp we go. No, I did not mean to buy the full digital album. I'm pretty sure I already own the Transistor soundtrack. Thank you, but I'll pass. There it is. This is what we're looking for. My goodness. My goodness. It's a book request. The absolute nerve. And then we'll put Flutterfly in the queue. And Barrett, did you request Exiles? I think these controls are definitely different from what you tend to use in Or. Okay, let's see. Just catch up here. On requests, so we had the songs. Yes, Bear did choose Exiles, okay. Double, triple imp. Can only jump to the rhythm of Flutter. Oh, okay. We're waiting on this one. Gotcha. The song that he spent 300 points on, that is true. Okay, but that'll be the next one. That's the next one. Okay, so this one is just all worms for Nor. So let's hop in. Maybe.
Shall take on the chastity. Welcome.
But as I said,
Who shall
you did it to yourself.
I'm player 1.
Oh. Oops. Hold on. Let's, do that. Wait, what? Nor, do you have a controller plugged in?
Oh, it's me doubling up again. Hold on.
Or...
Again.
There we go.
the night wings shall now face the chastity. Welcome.
Sorry, I wasn't reading chat. What am I supposed to answer, Anor?
I am not
Did I
sure
have
what
to
she's
bribe
referring to either.
people? Oh. No.
Duff, when do you want us to do that one? Because
I
theoretically, we
haven't
could actually make that
paying
happen here.
attention to requests, so I have no idea what people request.
So, we have all worms for Nora in this one. Next one is all imps. Okay, but we did not have anything for core this round, unless Duff is applying that Exile's request this one, and he is. Okay, so for core, you're gonna have 2 saps and a demon for this one. 2 saps and a demon.
Okay, this will be easy.
Against all the worms. I wasn't paying attention. What happened? Why? Okay. It looks fine, I think. We're just putting the wrong talisman on the wrong worm? Is that what you're referring to? Okay. Okay. You're excused. It's okay. Okay, Speedy Jody in the first spot for core. Alright, and there is Deluge. Going the casting route with him. Alright, there's Titan Tooth Ignarius, so he'll stun anyone that he jumps into. We know last one for core is going to be a sap, I believe. Wait, was it double demon and 1 sap, or was it 1 sap? Wait, which one was there supposed to be 2 of? Yeah, I thought it might have been vice versa as well. I might be misremembering.
He's
off the rails!
I thought it was 2 demon, my bad. Yeah, we can restart. I thought it was 2 demons.
Shall we restart?
Yeah, we can restart. That's my bad.
He can't be contained. How dare he? How dare he? The absolute nerve of that individual. How utterly brazen.
Who shall conduct the rites?
It is also an opportunity for Nor to take the proper talismans on the worms. The contamination of the book, perhaps. Perhaps the conspiracy theories will continue. Look, we're making it right. We're making it right, Duff.
Jodariel. Exile.
Alright, so it's double sap. 1 demon. True, Amberic.
Welcome.
Oh, and Melon, thanks for the follow. And the extra starting Pyre life for Core. And combine that with that Talis. Oh, hold on. Hold on, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. Well, let's get an orb back in here. Also, what? I forgot to unmake an orb the distance. Whoops. Just remedy that situation real quick. Look, it was meant to be! It gave me the chance to make you the right triumvirates. Alright. That was a random one. Alright, let's do a countdown here then. We'll go 3, 2, 1, go, and on go we'll hit resume. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, Core with Jody. Banished. Anor with Gilman, or rather with Deluge. Deluge blocked. He explodes. Gilman passes over the orb once he gets banished. So now with Lady River. She's banished. That gives Heroic Stand, the infinite stamina, to Deluge. And no one back to defend right now. It does slow down an orb, but worms are the fastest exiles when Numbing Gust is activated. So if there is such a thing as a counter to Numbing Gust, this is it. Oh, and you could tell Anor was looking to just explode on the entirety of Core's team there. But well shielded from Core, he saw it coming. And his persistence pays off here. Plunging for 30. That was, of course, with Jody, his 1 demon. She's now gone for this entire round, though. Core with some very well-timed shields. When that throw lands here for 25, that means Jody will return. Stunning Claim will freeze everyone. Jody for Core. continues pushing forward here. Making it all the way in for 30. Needs one more of those is all Core needs. Then again, no Jody in this round. The throw. Anor. Looks like Maya just decided, you know what? Enough is enough.
Their adversaries must be crying tears of shame.
You just have to believe, Anor. You just have to believe. GG.
Until the next round.
True, true. Needed Knights of the Sea. That is correct. That is correct. Alright, well, we do have some specific stuff lined up for this one. Wait, then again... Oh no, I was about to say, like, was this a Norse song request? It was not. It was, for a second there, I thought it was. I was like, Nor, you did it to yourself in that case, but no. This was, Potato. Okay, but now we have a very different one. It was what? Flutterfly? All imps and specifically fluttering to the beat of Flutterfly? If I remember correctly. Hold on, let me verify. Flutterfly confirmed. Yes. Already seen that. Where was the talk of the imps, though? Where was that? That's Wamelon's Worms. Oh yeah, double triple imp. Okay, yeah. Double triple imp can only jump to the rhythm of Flutterfly for this one. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. That covers a lot of things. Just about everything, in fact. Let's turn back on the in-game music, because we do have this in-game. There we are. Okay. Paired. Sure. Alright then. In that case, let's get going.
The Night Wings.
Talismans. Potato comes in and says Bottled Void.
Welcome. Who shall conduct the rites?
This
Bottle-
isn't an imp thing necessarily, right? Is that something else?
So it does need to be all imps, and you are specifically trying to jump / fly to the beat of Flutterfly to the extent possible.
Okay.
And yes, also, Bottled Void has been added to that equation. Now, does that naturally fit in when you don't have a way to get the imp back? No, probably not. But you know, you'll find a way to make it work. The Void is calling, and that's all that matters. Yeah, does it matter where the Bottled Void is? Any place. Okay. Wherever you'd like it.
Tizo.
Will of the Void. Oh dear.
Messenger imp.
Easy way out, you say? Huh? Well, there's the Bottled Void.
Imp.
Oh, Core still Pirates when he went... I forgot. He did go chassis. Hold on, 1 second. 1 second. So I had both of their triumvirates wrong initially. Oops. Oops. There. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it. Exactly. He's Power Hearts at heart. All right, and here we go. All imps, Flutterfly, and I mean, are we actually going to be able to hover to the beat of Flutterfly? We'll see about that. We'll see about that part. But there's the Ball of the Void as well. That was, of course, another late addition to this match. Okay, we'll have to see how effective they are at timing their flutters. I can see that little up and down Nora's going for there. Nope, except Nora's disconnected. One moment. We just fluttered too hard. Just fluttered a little bit too hard, apparently. Alright, I'll give you guys the countdown. I'll go 3, 2, 1, go. And on go, I'll hit resume. 3, 2, 1, go. Titan Tooth. Is that a double Titan Tooth? I think it was. Both players stunned. Oh, Lenore had an imp over there near Core's Pyre, but got banished. Infinite Stamina when Core goes through his portal, but once again, the Titan Tooth, that time though, stunning Core. Lenore was about to go through the portal, and then it got changed, the location of it, so not going anywhere near as far as she initially planned. Titan Tooth, stunning Core once again. Lenore with a little bit of time here, not enough to get the throw off. Dangerous portal for Lenore. That's not enough by itself, though. Core eyeing his portal. Titan Tooth stun on both players this time. Now Lenore stunned while Core is not. Or, oh, that's a dangerous portal. Sets up the 25 damage throw here. Four lines up the throw. It's intercepted though. Lenore the counter. Oh, it nearly made it in that time. In fact, banishes the defender. Has it back. Oh, it nearly makes it in that time as well. Or has a very dangerous portal, but does not choose to use it. Now that portal gets relocated. Opening here for Lenore. It gets 25 on that throw. When Lenore caught out here, no one back to defend. That is not one of Core's higher damage exiles, and maybe that was the reason for that. A little bit of hesitation there. Do I have time to get the 25 damage throw in? Maybe, but settles for 15. Lenore, through her portal. Locked. Titan Tooth stuns Lenore, but not Core. Core has a portal that is basically on top of Lenore's Pyre for this automatic score here. Oh, and Elor tried to get someone back quickly, but was not able to do so. And so, uncontested score there. Needs one more is all the core needs, and this could be it. If it is one of his higher damage imps, and it is. So core takes the win.
Chastity prevails. Most excellently done this time, I must admit. The rite is done.
Don't really know how to flutter to the rhythm. Meanwhile, Elor was just vibing. Just vibing.
Until the stars align.
Okay, guys, I am just about at my limit here. I can barely talk right now. It's getting really, really difficult to say anything. So, we can reset our arena here, but let's see. So, what we could do is, if we want to try to squeeze in another person, we could, if it's okay with you guys. I just don't commentate on this next one, because I can barely talk right now.
We can maybe do 2 more with like either I get out or Nor gets out, and Cacao plays 2 matches.
We do one with Cacao as a warm-up form, and then we go into Liberation right after that.
Yeah, and then you'll have to commentate if you don't want.
Yeah. Does that work? Swap a Nor for Cacao. And I am not sure I can commentate on this one.
That's fine.
Because if that's okay with you guys. Let's get Cacao.
We can have Brighton do his job.
Yeah. Let's see. Where are you, Cacao? There you are. Okay. Core, you want to switch back to Pyre Hearts?
No, just keeping Chastity. It's fine.
Okay. Then again, Cacao usually goes Accusers. Oh, but Cacao says you can go Tempers? Okay. Also, of all the matches not to commentate, this would be the right one. Saying the words Cacao and Core in quick succession is incredibly difficult. For what it's worth. It is difficult at times, even without an extremely stuffy nose and sore throat. Okay, let us, in that case, get rid of Nightwings. And add, you said Tempers? There we go. Okay. Okay, get you it. Oh, there we go. Let's make sure you have controls set up the way you would like, Cacao. Think you need to reconnect? Okay. Invite reset. All right. Does this look right to you, Cacao? I thought. Oh, I might need to give you controls again. No, you're good. Was that right? I thought you used different controls than Nor. That good? Okay. Oh, yes? No? Maybe so? this good? Really laggy? Ooh, that's not good. Okay, hold on. Let me try. I'll try one more time. Uninviting you and re-inviting you. And Nor can hop back in if necessary. Let's see. Hopefully, this will be fine now. Maybe. Possibly. Possibly not. You tell if it's... I don't know how you tell from that screen there, but... Any better or worse, Cacao? Still... Oh, okay, still over you. Seize Chance Mastery IRL. Or the Stunning Claim. The Stunning Claim is Cacao right now. Any better? One more try? Want me to do it again? One last try. Okay. Can you tell how it's going? Nope. No good? Okay. In that case, if there is someone else who'd like to hop in, who has not yet played today, we might be able to carve out a couple of matches for you. Otherwise, Nor has offered to hop back in. Is there anyone else who was not able to get in yet, who was hoping they might get the chance to do so? Don't know that anyone else explicitly stated that that was their intention or their hope to do so. I've obviously seen some other people in the chat, but last call if anyone else wants to hop in here. Otherwise, we'll get a Nor back in. Oh, yeah. Don't know what that's all about. That's weird. It's core Stunning Claim, apparently. Who knows, man? Who knows? But it looks like we may be going back to the Nor plus Core showdown here. as I'm not currently seeing anyone else volunteering. So let us resend the invite to her. Okay, I think we did mess with the controls a bit here, Nor. Do you have controls on remote play? You do? Okay, cool. This had better be a good match. We shall see. We shall see. So this will be our penultimate rite, our last one before the Liberation Rite. We won't take any requests for the Liberation Rite, so if there is anything you'd like to see, this is your last chance to make it happen. Full disclosure, I probably cannot commentate over this one. Because I can barely speak right now, as is. And Barrack turns Customize off. And Path to Glory as well. For just a little bit more chaos. What is Twitch doing? What did Twitch do to you, Lenore? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I didn't see it. That's weird. Wait. No, I'm looking through. Oh, wait! No, okay, nope, I see it. I do see it. It was just a long time ago, and I got distracted by all the other things that happened in the meantime. Night Howlers, acoustic. That one? Is that what you're referring to? Okay, I do see it. I do see it. Wait, we don't have that built in, do we? I don't think we do. We need to go Shriekbot for that. One sec. There we go. Oh, wait. Oh, you said acoustic, right? Hold on. That's the number one. That means Bandcamp. Here it is. Okay. Okay. In that case, I think we're good to go here. So, why don't we get started? Customize off, randomize exiles, masteries, and talismans. We shall see what they end up with here.
The night wings shall now face the chastity. Commence. unscathed. Now go. The orb quenches the flame. The night wings seem to be falling behind. Yes. Walker banished. Not much force of will behind that thrust. The orb. Ouch. No mercy shown. Bye now, Bertie. Barely a mark against that flame. Now then. But how? The orb sails forth into the flame. Now go. Splendid. Now end the ceremony. Bertrand banished. A blessing keeps the pyre burning hot. Into the adversary's flame. Oh. It's a deluge caught out. If I were that one, I'd be present. And it is done.
And it is done.
The chaff
GG.
Okay.
Their fire yet burns with vigor and resolve. The ceremony is complete.
Alright, let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
And I think it is just about time. Oh, hold on. Was he fast enough? Oh, yes, he is. I think it's just about time for our final run of the night because, as we said before, I can't really talk anymore, so we kind of need to call it here. And that means last one will be our Liberation Rite. That, of course, means Fall of Solium. Servant intro on. We'll go. Core, do you want never to return Pyre Hearts, or do you want to do Chastity?
Chastity is fine.
Okay. And let's put this back on. No requests from chat for this one. We'll have both players take their preferred teams. Oh, yes. Let's turn that back on. Good call. And other than that, I think we are good to go. So let's do it.
Hear me stand together here this night.
Alright, so again, this will be our final rite of the night, our Liberation Rite, and Nor on the left representing the Night Wings, and Core on the right representing the Chastity. No requests for this one, both players taking their preferred teams. Best of luck to you both.
Volfred. Tanata. Tiso. Bertrud. Jodariel. Messenger
GG.
The Night Wings proved their worth.
Well played, you two.
Of their adversaries, the same cannot be said. Thus ends the liberation rite.
Well played, you two. And that was, of course, our final rite of the night, our liberation rite. Thank you, everybody who participated in the rite today. Thank you, everybody who gave us the requests in chat as well. Gora Seder, it has been quite some time, has it not? Thanks for stopping by. Of course, as I said before, wrapping things up earlier than usual this week because I have a sore throat and a stuffy nose and I can barely talk. But thank you, everybody. And you know, hold on. That's the wrong game. That's the wrong game, Lids. There you go. There you go. Alright, let's turn the in-game music off because I did that via Tariq bot. But thank you, everybody. That was, of course, our final rite of the night, our liberation rite. Thank you, everybody who participated in the rite today. Thank you, everybody who gave us the requests in chat as well. This was, of course, Pyre Community Rite Night, the place for all things multiplayer Pyre. The best way to get more involved in that, if you're interested in doing so, is by joining the Rite Club Discord server, which you do by clicking on that link right there. My name is Lids. I'm host of these Rite Nights. Our current streaming schedule is Fridays is Gwent Rogue Mage, the new Gwent single-player roguelike game. Saturdays is Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. Sundays is Rite Night. And then on YouTube, Lids is there as well, posting the VODs for all those streams, as well as doing some Gwent videos. That's a Witcher-themed card game, and new events of that coming out every week. Maybe some Thronebreaker, although that's Rogue Mage is kind of taking the place of Thronebreaker for the time being, so might not see that much of that in the coming days. Still posting the VODs from our Transistor playthrough that we did a few weeks ago, so that will be on YouTube as well. And I think that's about it, but if you haven't done so yet already, of course, you can also hit the follow button to get notification for running live. You can also follow me on Twitter at LidsVids. I post everyone live as well. But the best place to stay up to date on all things Lids is by joining my own Discord server, which you can do by clicking on that link right there. But that's going to be it for me for tonight. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And I'll catch you next time.